Hello friends, welcome. Kind of a random video, I know, but I was just thinking about how many comments every day I get about my fun buns. I've worn them in a couple videos and I thought that the response was gonna be like, hey, you're too old for fun buns. But you guys seem to really like them. So I thought we could do them today, and then also while I'm here, we could just do a get ready with me. And I know those are kind of out, but I wanna do it. Okay, so grab your Starbucks. All right, here we go. Buns of fun. So you guys may be asking yourself, why is Jaime doing fun buns at 31 years old? And the reason is, A, because I like them, okay? But mostly the reason is because my hair is so insanely thick and never ending. And since I've stopped bleaching it, as you can see all my natural colors growing in, now it's getting even thicker and even more never ending. So because I work out often and I'm decently active when possible, let's be real, a singular ponytail started to give me a headache. So if you can evenly disperse the pressure, it's so much more comfortable. So in true 2014 beauty guru fashion, here's what you'll need. You will need 2 ponytail holders. I have the skinny ones here. Normally I would probably use the thick ones like this size, but I only have one. And I don't know about other people who do this method, but I use a ton of bobby pins. I have like 15 right here. It might not even be enough. So a lot of people will like get out a comb, a rat tail comb, and get all precise, and your girl's just not that ambitious in life. So I kind of just like semi make a part. I want to maintain a side part in the front, but then I kind of let it swoop back, and then I just do this with my nails and kind of create a center part down the back. I really don't care if it's exactly perfect, mostly because I don't care, but also because, again, my hair is wavy and it just kind of disguises it, So let's take our first pony. I'm just gonna start putting it into a piggy tail. Now, your piggy tail placement is like key. I'm gonna pull a little piece out before it goes into the piggy, and then you can use a brush if you want. I don't like using one, but it does help back here to like keep everything pulled tight, I feel like I just heard a cat meow outside. I don't think wants to wrap around another time. So there's our first piggy. And then I like lean sideways to get this piggy out of the way. I don't know why I keep calling them piggies. You guys, I don't have corona. You know what I always wish? I always wish my pigtails would look like that. Like how it looks when my hand is holding it. It's like further away from my head. When I was in high school, I would layer like 3 or 4 ponytails to try and elevate it away from my head. I'm sure there's a trick that you guys know about that I just haven't figured out yet. I forgot to pull pieces out. Oh, hey, that one looks elevated. Ow, ow, ow. I'm so tender-headed. Okay, so back in the day in high school, I would take another ponytail and just like make a bun and twist it around, and I don't know, it just hurt really bad. It took forever. I feel like I didn't have as much control. I didn't have as much say over how the bun looked. So now I just shove bobby pins in it, but they really need to be the bobby pins that have a wiggly edge or a, wavy edge. I asked Nick the other day to pick me up some bobby pins, and he got me these straight ones, and they're garbage, obviously. So I just kind of lift from the bottom and just twist it a little bit, shape it into a little ball, and I like to have some little like hairs hanging out, And then I just start shoving these in here. I will open some of them, but then others I just shove in without even opening them. He's gonna go in without even opening. How about one here? I just like do it till it feels secure, and then sometimes I'll even crisscross them with each other. I'm gonna open this one and go down here, lift it up, shove it. Make sure this pigtail doesn't migrate over to try and join this one, or vice versa. 3 in the back, 1 in the passenger. It's not my favorite one ever. It's a little wiggly. We need one more pin like right here. Yeah. That looks pretty cute, kids. Feels secure. You don't want it like too wobbly when you move your head. You know what, since my bobby pins are kind of scarce, on this side I'll show you the other method, like how I used to do it, because this works too. I, again, go from the bottom, just kind of lift it up. Take your pony off your wrist, and sometimes I feel like when I do this method, it's much harder to get out, for one, and a lot of times it's like too small. except for right now. I mean, that actually worked decently well. That's quite a bit messier than this one, and it's a little further out, so oh, no, come back, no! So now I'm gonna take a bobby pin and just like shove it in there. Gonna pin up this little saggy guy too. Nobody likes a sagger. And see, this is why I don't care that much about the back, because these are so big back here. They're like kind of covering it. And sometimes, you know, I just don't want to know what the back looks like. Now, this is a really fun trick. This has been like one of my favorite discoveries of the year. This Magic Root cover up from L'Oreal. It just like conceals your hairline. This side is usually okay for me, but this side I always have like bald looking patches. Just cover your face. See? Oh my gosh, so much better. No one ever says I have a receding hairline anymore since I started using this. The one downside is that you get a brown finger. So you're also gonna need a wipey, you know, to wipe off your brown finger. And then also like anywhere it got under your forehead that you don't want it. Normally I would do that after makeup because sometimes when I bronze my forehead, if my brush like gets in there, I get, you know, a dirt face. Anyway, those are my fun buns. Fun buns are fun. And let's get ready now. Hold on, I need a suckle. I prepped and primed earlier with these two products that I mentioned in my quarantine favorites video. However, I am pretty dry today, so I'm also gonna use the Weleda Skin Food feud just on my like cheek area. This stuff is so rich in soups moisturizing, so I don't really like to put it in my T-zone or on my forehead, just in my real dry areas, you know. Oh yes, and the backs of the hand. Oh, you know what, let's get these old lady wrists, shall we? This is the Kokie Cosmetics Skin Perfect HD foundation. I'm in the shade 20W. Listen, I got a package from them, and my assistant Nikki, who you guys know and love, she's also my friend. I don't like calling her my assistant, but she works with me on Fridays. She like unboxes all my stuff and organizes it and everything. And I don't know what happened, but for some reason, Nikki, these were in this little white box, like over by my flameless candles. Somehow I missed it. And it sat in my studio for like 5 weeks or something, and I didn't know it existed. And I opened this little box thinking there was batteries in it, and it was this, and I was like, oh my gosh, I tried it. It is so beautiful. We're going to apply that today, and of course neither of my sponges are wet. Oh, it's so minty, Brett. I'm gonna do like 3 pumps. I know that's a lot. I wear kind of a lot of foundation, and I know it really bothers a lot of you guys, and I'm just not. Sorry. Gonna pants it all over the skin. The coverage on this foundation is like between medium and full, and I just think the name is so fitting because it looks good on HD video. My Maybelline Superstay I love, but it does look like makeup, which I don't mind. Like, I don't mind if people know I'm wearing makeup. This one has just been really nice because it looks more like skin, you know? Speaking of skin, guys, I have been so diligent with skincare. I know it doesn't look this way on social media, but my depression is at kind of an all-time high right now. And it's not something a lot of people talk about, but I've been kind of struggling in the self-care department, hygiene, you know. I'm not struggling as in I'm not doing it. I'm struggling as in I don't enjoy doing it. It's a huge chore. I have no motivation. Sucks all the energy out of me, that sort of thing. I'm thinking about making a whole video on it because I found some ways to kind of help out in that department. And one of the things I did was create a little challenge for myself of like 30 days of doing my skincare every single night. I have to look at my phone to see how many days I'm in. I think I'm on like the 9th day or something, and I just see such a huge difference just from doing it. I don't even know which products it is that's working, but I've noticed a huge difference in my upper lip that always gets real dark and cakey and dry looking when I put foundation on. That's been a lot better. The redness in my cheek, in particular my left cheek, has gotten better. My little under eye bumps, I feel like they're getting better. I don't know. So keeping it in the HD family, I'm taking this Makeup Forever HD Concealer. I haven't been sleeping at all lately, and I feel like it's showing so bad. I have like dark eyes. I never used to have that problem. Little on the mustache, little on the chin. Pandemic's really getting to me these days, kids. Admittedly, at first, when everybody first kind of became quarantined, I was like kind of glad. Not glad, of course, that the pandemic was happening, but I was just happy to kind of have a break from just socializing. And, you know, if you have depression issues or anything like that, it's possible that you felt the same way. But now I'm over it. You know, I'm getting more lazy, more ratchet. It's a grave situation. I'm keeping it simple today. I'm filming another video after this, and I just want to... and I don't want to run out of energy. So the only thing I'm going to be putting on my eyelid is the Super Shock shadow from ColourPop. This is in the color Ritz. It immediately became like my favorite thing on the earth. Look, I hit pan. And I've just been dabbing it on with my finger. I love it so much. I wore this to my grandpa's the other day, and he was like, Jamers, why do you have sparkly stuff on your eyelids? And I was like, because you know what, Gramps? ColourPop is where it's at. I didn't say that. I even like it under the eye. Hey, you guys want to know something exciting? My anniversary's coming up, and I've been trying to think of a really good gift for Nick for our anniversary this year. I have a bunch of ideas. He's hard to get a gift for, though. Nick is a songwriter, and he's a great songwriter. He's a great musician. I'm not just saying that. The problem is, with this pandemic, it's just been obviously impossible to co-write and collaborate with people. You know, like, he's by himself down there trying to work on songs he's written. It's hard, you know, because most like great songs that you've heard written were kind of written by a team of people, or at least 2 people. I'm terrible. I can't write songs at all. I try to help him as much as I can, but he needs someone better than me, you know. So anyway, it dawned on me. I was like, oh my gosh, studios exist. I am so excited to try Koki's new pressed powder foundation. This video is not sponsored by Koki, I swear. I just really love the brand. What was I saying? Yeah, so I googled like studios in St. Louis. Oh, that's so bright and beautiful. Found a studio, checked them out. They had good reviews. I looked on their Instagram account, and there was a girl who was on The Voice there recording, and I was like, this place is legit. And I also have a project coming up that I need a studio for, and I was like, oh my gosh, why did I never think of this before? Also, oh, Koki, the foundation just fell out. Yeah, I was like, why didn't I ever think of this before? Like, we have some recording equipment here, but being a musician doesn't necessarily mean you know much about like home recording. Nick knows much more than I do, but even him, sometimes when he's down there, he's just going out of his mind. So long story short, depending on their COVID practices, I think I'm gonna book a couple studio sessions. Isn't that so cool? I don't know why I had in my head that studios only existed like in LA and you could only use them if you were like a multi-million-dollar recording artist. I'm stupid. Have a brown streak across my forehead. I know you guys love when I have that. My teeth feel fuzzy all of a sudden. Oh my gosh. I am so glad I heard the door just now, because this is my new vlogging camera. And if he would have left a note and been like, we attempted to deliver your bag, I would have been so disappointed. Can I open it really quick while you guys are here? This is just the world's most random video. Ooh. What is going on there? I have made the incredibly weird decision to try vlogging again, even though it has never gone well for me. I thought it might help if I had a little lightweight camera designed for vlogging instead of using my big bulky Canon Rebel where I like try to hold it and my arm burns, you know? I know you can also use your cell phone, but it's just, I don't know, it's not as good of quality, and I can never get the audio to sound good. I've tried like the external lav mics for my iPhone, then you have to airdrop all the files to your laptop, and it's just really hard, you know? So this was a recommendation from Taylor Wynn. She did all the research and like tried out a bunch of different cameras. So this is the Sony RX100 V2. I've never used Sony, I've only used Canon. Freaking out. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was just gonna fix my gross bronzer situation here. Hey, another thing I wanted to tell you guys was, if you missed my Instagram story where I mentioned this, if any of you are Facebook users and if you follow me on Facebook, if you haven't noticed yet, I will be posting a video to my page every single day, 4 p.m. Central Time on Facebook. It's not new content, it's not like exclusive to my Facebook page content or anything. It's my normal videos you see here on YouTube, but they are massively shortened and kind of repackaged, re-edited for Facebook. So if there was ever a video of mine that you wanted to watch, but you were like, ew, that video is 46 minutes long, head over there. I feel like my bronzer looks so crazy ugly on camera, and honestly, in person, it really doesn't. I can tell, like, by how I turn these little patches here is from my lights. I have them weird. Soup's into this little putty blush from MAC. These are their new Glow Play blushes. It's such a nice little formula. It just kind of looks like skin, you know? Oh, it's just so easy. You just tap it and you're done, you know? I want more. It looks crazy weird on camera. I need to fix this light, maybe. Is that better? I feel like I haven't really liked wearing highlighter, like cheekbone highlighter lately. I don't know, it just one day I woke up and I felt like it was ugly. However, I was watching Miss Jacqueline here and she put it on just the apple of her cheek and then blended it up as opposed to just starting on the cheekbone, and I don't know, I just thought it was really pretty. So I'm gonna mix two of her highlighters right here, and I'm using like a bigger brush than normal. Yeah, I want it to be slightly more diffused and not like a big white ball. Overdid it a little right here. It's been working for me, you know. I miss like that kind of glowiness that the highlight gives, but I was over the like stark line right here. Let me go back in with that magnet mist. Almost done. So now I'm gonna take the Ardell Wispies. This was an accidental discovery. I was doing a wedding party and I asked Nick to get me some eyelashes from Sally's while he was out. I asked for demi wispies and he got me wispies. And I think they're a little long for bridal parties and stuff, but for someone like me with a real big head and bigger eyes, I have like bigger features, they are great. And they're wispy and natural looking kind of. So guys, what else is new? I have gallstones now, which is cool. It's been really so fun. I've been hospitalized twice over it. And you know what the funniest part about the situation is? You guys tried to tell me what it was. Like 2 years ago. I got a ton of DMs when all that weird suffocation stuff started happening. A lot of you guys were like, gallbladder, 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 and I just didn't think that's what it was, because when I would type in like gallbladder attack symptoms, according to Google, they didn't really match what I was dealing with. And in addition to that, I saw a speech pathologist who diagnosed me with LPR, you know, like where the acid pours onto your vocal cords. So I was like, it's not gallbladder, but turns out you guys were all right, so thank you. They're just so pretty. I just feel like these look like I was just blessed with gigantic eyelashes. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, my gallstones. Here's the thing. Many people are suggesting I have my gallbladder removed. Everyone's like, you don't need it. Even the ER doctor was like, here's the name of a surgeon to get it removed. And the thing is, if I am to have my gallbladder removed, that will be the third organ for me to lose. Every organ we have is there for a reason, you know. In 2009, I had my thyroid removed. They're like, you don't really need it. You can just take replacement hormone. Then it turns out there's thyroid hormone in every single cell of your whole entire body. It helps maintain your body temperature, your metabolism. It spins the metabolic wheel in every single thing that your body does. So sometimes a synthetic hormone doesn't quite do it for me. So I'm just like a tiny bit traumatized now. I don't want to lose my gallbladder. I want to fight to keep it. I want to figure something else out. I want to explore my options before I just jump and have it removed. And I also heard the other day from Nick's grandma that you can get it removed and it can grow back. And also you can still have stones somehow, even if it's removed. So I don't know. Surgery is just not something I'm taking lightly, especially during this pandemic. I don't really know what to do. So for now, I'm doing everything in my power to prevent the attacks, you know? Let's do some lippies. Beige Babe. This color is so cute. It's like the exact color of my lip. See, it's literally the exact color of my lip. And then I'm gonna try this lipstick from Sam Marcel in the shade Angeline. This brand is so fancy. Oh my god, this color is amazing. They sent me one PR package and I don't even want to look at like the pricing of this stuff because look at the box. This is Black Velvet. Black Velvet on this liquid lipstick, yeah. But every single thing I've used from them so far has been amazingly luxurious. I'm gonna add a little more of my root spray right here. Yeah, you know what else this helps with? If you put dry shampoo in your hair and it turns your hair white, you can like spray a little bit of this over it and I don't know, it's cute. So I guess that's it for this video. I know it was a a little bit random and all over the place, but I was happy to kind of catch up with you guys. I'm going through weird phases with my content. When I started the makeup and movie series, it's all I wanted to do. I was like, everything else seems so boring and unfun to me right now. It was like all I cared about, all I wanted to film. Now I'm balancing out a little bit, and I am looking forward to vlogging and kind of talking with you guys and just being, you know, back to my old ways. So I'm cute now. I'm ready to film my fall faves. Look out for that. I don't know which one's coming first, but I truly appreciate you being here. And please feel free to tag me on Insta if you do the fun buns. And also please follow me on Instagram, for the love of God. Love you guys. Bye. My dog. The boys stare. They smile back. All my girls in the rainbow Cadillac. Yeah. I've always had wrinkly hands, okay, but just now when I held up my drink, my wrist, oh my God, looks like the driest, creepiest wrist ever. Looking like a whole snack.
Oh, that whole snack?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of snack?
Like
meat and cheese?
beer and peanuts.